It's gonna be real informative tonight. I got some things I want to talk about. Let me get my water over here. I got some things I want to talk about. I got some things I want to put us on. So we just in a new state right now. So we in a new state right now, right? We understand what's going on. We understand that now is the time for us to be in a process of building wealth, right? We understand that it is of dear importance right now for us to be building wealth, right? And so I want us to take a look at 3 things that's really important when it comes to building wealth. And I'm gonna talk about those things. I'm gonna break those things down, right? And so when we look at the greatest investors in the world, and we look at people who have attained the most wealth in the world, we know that they all had 3 things in common, right? The 3 things that they had in common was investing, ownership, and cash flow. Right? We're gonna say that again. The 3 things that the wealthy people of the world, when we look at their playbook, they all had 3 essential components to their playbook, and it was ownership, investing, in cash flow, right? So it's like when you look at a football team, you know they gotta have a quarterback, the center, the wide receivers, and they gotta have an offensive line, right? So this forms the foundation, right? And so when we look at every playbook in any NFL team, they're all gonna have similar plays, right? But inside of those plays, it comes with multiple variations. You feel what I'm saying? So you look at any basketball play, and you look at any basketball play or any football play, right? They are all gonna have similar plays, and then they take those plays and then they add different variations to it. So they'll do a end around. So that's when the receiver come around, get the ball from the quarterback, and he go. But then another player, another team may do an end around where he may come around, and then the other receiver get it from him. So it's the same play, and then they added something to it. And then with the other coach may say, okay, cool, I saw that play work. So what I'll do is I'll do the end around, and then I'll flea flicker to the running back, and then I'll have this receiver going wide out, right? So now it's the same play initial. The foundation is the same, and then we have different variations of the play, right? And it's dependent on the head coach. So when it comes to you building the wealth for your family, you become the head coach. Right, y'all with me right now? You become the coach. You got to drop the plays. So somebody in the family got to drop the plays. I'm going to ask you right now, do you have somebody in the play, in somebody, when you look at your family, now you're looking at your team, right? When you look at your family, look at your team. Like, so is anybody on a team right now able to call the play? See, the thing about most teams, right? The thing about most teams, why they fail is because they don't have a designated leader, right? They don't have a designated leader. So let's talk about that. I want to ask yourself, right? Does anybody in the family structure right now have a designated leader? Right? You got to be the designated leader. Now, I see the king saying, yes, sir, me. I appreciate that. So now, do you have an extended playbook? We got to have a playbook. Right? We got to have a playbook. We got to have a playbook. We got to have plays. And each situation calls for a different type of play. Y'all with me right now? Let me know if you with me right now. Let me know if you with me right now. Right? So check this out. I'm going to go a little deeper with us right quick. Right? So I'm going to go a little deeper. Right? So now I'm going to bring my board out. Right? I'm going to bring my board out. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to write something on the board. I'm going to turn the camera a little bit. Right? So we're going to say this, right? If you're the leader of your team, you got to understand this right here. You got to understand this. Ah, look at this crap. Hold up, y'all. I might be out of luck right here. All right. So you got to understand the language of money. If you the player on a team, if you the coach, it's backwards, but y'all see it, man. Right? So if you the leader on a team, right? If you the leader, if you calling the plays, right? Then you got to learn the language of money. So the first thing you got to understand, right? I can't read that. All right, you hear what I'm saying, huh? The language of money. You heard that? The language of money. Don't pay attention to the words. Just understand what I'm saying. right? The language of money. So check this out. The first thing you got to understand is this. Financial capabilities, right? Financial capabilities. What the financial capabilities mean, financial capabilities represent, right? The potential, right? The potential and the possibilities of what happens when you become financially literate. You feel me? You with me? You with me? Equals potential and possibilities, right? Potential and possibilities, right? So in order to be the leader and the coach, what happens is you got to understand the potential of every player on your team, right? Let me look at you right quick so you can feel me, right? In order to be, I can only write this way. I can't write the other way. Listen, y'all got to bear with me. Stop looking for the technicalities. Understand what we doing, right? Understand where we at, right? So you got to understand the potential. So the financial capabilities mean you understand the potential and the possibilities of what's possible when you become financially literate, right? It's backwards and we can't say, all right, cool, look at me. Don't worry about the board then. Just look at me. Look at me. Don't even worry about that. Just let me write. You just look at me. Don't even trip on that. Right? Don't let this be a distraction. Don't let it being backwards be a distraction, because this is the way I'm writing. Just listen to me. Just listen to me. That's all you need to do, right? So check this out. In order to be the coach, in order to be the leader of the team, what you got to be able to do is, right? You got to be able to do it. Yeah, just take notes. You got to be able to see the capabilities, right? In order to see the financial capabilities, right? You got to understand the potential and the possibilities to everybody on the team, right? You got to understand it. Just like when a coach looking at his players, right? He like, oh, he good at doing this. He good at doing that. So he's able to bring out the potential in every player. And then when he brings out the potential, at that point now he sees all the possibilities that can happen because you done tapped into the potential. Feel me? Y'all with me right here? All right, so the next thing we got to look at is this. Financial empowerment. Financial empowerment. Right? So what financial empowerment is once you understand the potential and the possibilities, you build confidence because now you become aware. So we'll say, awareness of the potential. Awareness of potential brings confidence. Feel me? Listen to what we just said. So what we just said is financial. So we said that in order to be the leader, or the captain, in order to be the leader of the captain, what you got to be able to do, or your team, what you got to do is, one, identify the financial capabilities. And so that is saying that you are breaking down and dissecting the potential and the possibilities of everybody on the team and every play that we can make. The next thing we're looking at is the financial empowerment. So once you become aware of this, now the awareness of the potential and the possibilities now creates confidence. Right? So what happens is the confidence in the reason why I'm so confident in what I'm doing is because I understand the potential and the possibilities that come with investing. So let's identify what the potential is. The potential is the more money I can invest, the more wealth that I can build, which gives me endless possibilities. See, the potential of me investing my money gives me endless possibilities. And so because I know that I educated myself financially and I educated myself on the language of money, now it builds financial empowerment. Y'all with me right now? Let me know if y'all with me right now. Let me know if y'all with me right now. Let me know if y'all with me right now. Y'all with me right now? I know it might look backwards because I'm on the thing, you hear me? But don't trip on that, you hear me? Don't trip. I'm going to go get a whole setup since I realize people like me being on the whiteboard. I'm going to go get a whole whiteboard set up for us, you hear me? Don't need much trip, you hear me? This is what we doing. All right, so the next thing we got to look at is this. Check this out. Now, this one going to be a banger. This one going to be a banger right here. Queen, what's good? This one going to be a banger right here. Check this out. Watch this word. Financial dignity. Financial dignity. So you like, Chap, what you mean by financial dignity? So what happens with that is this. This is the financial dignity. Once you tap into the potential and the possibilities of what happens when you become financially aware, it builds the confidence. Once you build the confidence, now you will no longer accept anything less than your potential. See, right now, I like to tell people that I am mentally unemployable. We're going to get back to the whiteboard. We got some more stuff to talk about. Don't trip, yeah? Right? See, I'm mentally unemployable right now. The reason why I'm mentally unemployable right now because I have financial dignity. There's nothing against anybody else at all. I promise you there's nothing against anybody else. But the reason why I got financial dignity is because I feel like this. If I allow another man to feed me, right? And mind you, I'm not saying nothing against anybody. Listen to me, because I have identified my personal financial dignity. You looked on the board, right? We're going to break it down on the board again. But I have understood my financial dignity. So my financial dignity says that I am mentally unemployable. Why am I mentally unemployed? Because I know the capabilities and the possibilities of what I can do when I put my money and my mind to work for me. So when I put my money and my mind to work for me, I build financial empowerment. So I became empowered because I know that if I put my money and my mind in the mix, I can be successful. So if I know I can be successful on my own, at no point in my life now will I allow someone to now take that from me, because that takes away my dignity. For me, no one else. For me, because I know what it's like to go all out on my own, create, not only provide for myself, but my daughter and my team, right? I know what it's like to be the coach of my team and the leader. So I built the financial empowerment, and then the financial dignity came. Y'all with me right now? Let me know if y'all with me right now. Let me know if y'all with me right now. Let me know if y'all with me right now. Shout out my guy, Matt, the mortgage guy. I see you, King. Let me know if you with me right now. You feel me? So we're going to look at the board again, right? So we're going to look at the board again. I know I got a little chicken scratch up here, right? I got a little chicken scratch up here, but this how I write, you hear me? Y'all think doctors write bad? You just got drug dealers right, you hear me? I don't know where that came from, but check me out. Check me out. Check me out. So I talked to y'all about being a leader. I talked to y'all about being the head coach. I talked to y'all about being the leader of your fam. So the one thing I told y'all was this. Well, in order for us, right? In order for us to be able to build wealth, right? We in a new wave, right? In order for us to be able to build wealth, we got to do something, right? We got to identify who the captain of the team is, right? We should identify who the captain of the team is. The captain of the team is the person who can identify the things that we listed on the whiteboard, identify those things, and confidently call the plays. The reason why we can't build wealth is because no one say that I don't know nothing about money. See, this is where it started. We got to say, you know what, bro? Like, I ain't even going to lie, fam. Like, I don't know nothing about money. My financial IQ is low. We got to be willing to say that. See, because we look at the word financial literacy, right? And so immediately we think, nah, bro, I'm dumb. Nah. See, because I want you to understand this. I want you to understand this. Check this out. Now, I'm going to dig a little deeper before I get back into that. So check this out. No one is born knowing how to invest and knowing about money. No one. No one is born knowing how to invest and knowing about money. What has to happen is someone has to expose you to it. You got to be exposed to it. And once you're exposed to it, there's only two sets of people. There are the people who say take it serious, and then there's the people who distract it. Because everybody understands important. Everybody know they need money. And everybody in their mind understands that they need money to take them to the next level. So now you got two type of people. You got the people who know they need the money to take them to the next level, and they're going to tap into it and learn it. And then you got the people who easily distracted. You feel me? There's only two kind of people. No one is born. So I'm going to give you another example that's going to really drill this home before I get back to the whiteboard, right? I'm going to ask you a question. If you take an eagle and raise them with chickens, if you take an eagle and raise the eagle with chickens, what happens is every day now, the eagle now starts to take on the characteristics and the attributes of the chicken. So he start eating off the ground. He start doing things that chickens do. So now when the eagle sees the eagle fly across the sky, instead of him being encouraged, he's in awe. Instead of him seeing the possibilities, he's in awe. The reason why he's in awe is because he never understood that was him, because he played low. But if he knew that he was an eagle, then he would be motivated to do that. He would be motivated to say, yo, I can soar. But because he never knew he can soar, he settles for being a chicken. Y'all understand what I just said? So what I want you to know is, the dialect that they've been feeding us is for us to be chickens. The dialect that they've been feeding us is for us to be chickens. So now when you see other people, you like, yo, instead of you being motivated, you're in awe. So when you see somebody doing whatever and being successful for what you call successful, instead of you being motivated, you're in awe. And awe means you're in awe. Instead of you saying, yo, I can do that, fam. Let me get on my grind. Let me do what I need to do. Let me get busy. You feel me? So instead of you being motivated, you in awe because you ain't know you was an eagle already, because you settled for being a chicken. So now what happens is we gonna expose everybody to being eagles, man, because we gonna soar. Check this out, man. If y'all feeling me right now, if y'all like what we trapping right now, man, do me a favor, man. Take the airplane y'all see down there, man, and just send it out to like 5-6 people for me right quick, man. Let everybody know I told y'all, man, I had it in me tonight. Like I felt like trapping, you hear me? I felt like trapping, man. Shout out to the people who always trap with me all the time. You dig? This is what we doing, man. When I come, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? My guy, Matt the Mortgage guy, I see you, King. I love you, man. I appreciate you, family. You feel me? So we're going to get back to the board right quick. Y'all know my board backwards, right? So check this out. Now, we're going to identify who the coach is. We're going to identify who it is. We're going to identify who the captain is, who the one going to put us in the next position to be successful, who going to shift the family, right? So we're going to put this up. So let's talk about it. In order to be the coach, right? And if you're going to be the coach, you got to learn these things I'm about to show you. It might be backwards, but it's all good. I'm just writing awkward, right? So check it out. The first thing you got to do is understand the language of money. You got to understand the language of money. So the first thing you got to understand is financial capabilities. What are the financial capabilities? It is the potential and possibilities of what can happen with money. Right? Financial capabilities. It is the potential, identifying the potential and possibilities of what can happen when you put your money in a better situation, or when you learn how to use your money. The next thing we're going to tap into is financial empowerment. Right? Financial empowerment is once you tap into the potential and the possibilities, now it makes you aware of the potential, and now you gain confidence. You now you got confidence. When you see Matt talking about real estate, you know why? Because he already know what the deal is with real estate. It ain't a mortgage you can't talk to him about. So he going to speak that with confidence. When you see the queen, Lindsay, when you see Lindsay talking about Insurance. Because she understand the power of that. When you see me talking about stocks, when you see me talking about, it's because I know what it is. So I'm empowered. So I got confidence. And so when you talk about financial dignity is, check this out. Understanding your financial worth. Understand your financial worth. Understanding your financial worth. And you don't even have to have the money at the time, but it's just understanding what the worth is. Feel me? Understanding the, oh man, I messed my goddamn thing up. God damn it. We need this to chat tonight. Hold up, y'all. Damn. We might be out of luck, y'all. I might have messed up. Let me see. Damn, how I did that shit? I be tripping. We might be out of luck right now, you hear me? All right. So, check this out. Hold on, I think I got another one. Man, I messed that up. I'm pressing too hard on the thing. Jesus. All right. So, next thing we're going to look at is, right? So, we're going to talk. I'll be tripping sometimes, yeah? All right, so let's see. We can draw a line right there. All right, we'll draw a line right there. So, now check this out. When we, let me drink something right quick, y'all. Let me drink something. All right, cool.